What's up guys, welcome back to my personal finance channel. My name is Kyle DePepe and today we're gonna be looking at Riot Blockchain. And as the title says, why is Riot Blockchain up 30%? And I'm actually asking you guys because I have no idea, but I'm gonna give you my best guess, talk about sort of Riot, which I'm looking at now. It was up 30.92% on the day, and after hours, it's trading up another like 4.5% right now. This is absolutely wild, but let's dive into it. Let's look at this company and a couple other Bitcoin miners. All right, so first and foremost, full disclosure, I do own some call options on Riot Blockchain and Marathon Patent Technology Group. I think that's the full name. The tickers are RIOT and MARA. Now there's other Bitcoin miners out there as well, but those are the two that I happen to own call options on. So just want to give you full disclosure there. But today they were up over 30%. And I couldn't find any news aside from the fact that Bitcoin is hitting all-time highs, which is very obvious, but Bitcoin wasn't up 30%. And they do have some Bitcoin holdings. So I have this screenshot. I think I took the screenshot back in like December, but it might be as of like November. So it's pretty old. They could have more Bitcoin at this point. I haven't like tried to dive in because I'm just gonna make some other assumptions here that I think will sort of level out the playing field. But let's just assume that their Bitcoin holdings have doubled or tripled. And let's just say they have 3,000 Bitcoin that they are holding now. By mining more, buying more, whatever it is, let's just assume that they have 3,000 Bitcoin. So based on that simple assumption, if they had 3,000 Bitcoin and we assume an actual new all-time high price of 53,000 per Bitcoin, they would have a market cap, or that would have a total worth of $159 million. Million, not billion, $159 million. Now, if we look over at the screen here, and I'm looking at Yahoo Finance and Riot Blockchain, they have a market cap of $5.26 billion as of the market close today at $77 per share. 5.2 billion, and even if they had 3,000 Bitcoin and Bitcoin was trading at a new all-time high of 53,000, that would only be worth a total of 149 million? Either way, let's just round up, $150 million. They have a market cap of over 5 billion. Meanwhile, their Bitcoin holdings, if they had 3,000 and if Bitcoin were to hit a new all-time high of 53,000, it would be worth $159 million. That's crazy. So now let's make some more assumptions. Let's say their Bitcoin holdings multiplied 10x and somehow they had 30,000 Bitcoin. Even then, they would only have 1.59 billion. There's still a $5 billion market cap. That means they're trading at a crazy multiple right now. They're basically trading 50x on generous assumptions already, which is just like I don't get it. I don't understand. If anybody understands what is going on, please let me know in the comments down below. But my best guess is speculation. People want exposure to Bitcoin, so they're trying to find other assets where they can get exposure to Bitcoin. However, I would say, and this is not financial advice, I'm not saying sell, I'm not saying buy, I'm just saying, in my mind, I wouldn't go to Riot and be buying this right now. I wouldn't be buying call options, wouldn't be buying put options, wouldn't be buying the stock. What I would be doing is just buying Bitcoin. If you want exposure to Bitcoin, the best way to do that right now, without paying some crazy premium, like potentially with Riot or Marathon or Hive or Hut 8 or whatever it is, just buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin's probably gonna give you the best bang for your buck if you're looking for an investment that has exposure to Bitcoin. It's pretty simple, right? Now, personally, I actually use BlockFi, and this is not a paid product promotion. However, if you use the link in my bio, we both get, I think, like $10 or something in free Bitcoin if you put at least $100 into the account. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Also, they pay 6% interest. So you're basically getting a 6% dividend on any Bitcoin holdings up to, I think, 2.5 Bitcoin, which is obviously a lot of money right now. And then you also get, if you just transfer USDC or GUSD, which is they're both stable coins. So it's basically if you transfer cash into BlockFi, you get 8.6% interest. There are no savings accounts in the US right now, let alone many other, I guess, zero risk, effectively, assets that pay anywhere near 8.6%. So that is crazy. Even if you don't want to buy Bitcoin, you can put cash in forms of USDC or GUSD into BlockFi get 8.6% interest. Either way, let's jump back to Riot. So Riot and Marathon. Marathon was up, I think, only like 9 or 10% today. Riot was just doing some crazy things. It was up over 18 points today. I don't get it. I don't know why people are buying this up so much. It's similar to like Bitwise or Osprey, Bitcoin Trust. They're trading at like 3x multiples. You're better off just buying Bitcoin, like I was saying, because you're not paying a crazy premium. In order for some of these valuations to make sense and be logical, Bitcoin has to go up by 10 or 100x in some cases just to sort of fit what would be the valuation of some of these stocks or Bitcoin trusts that are out there now. So in my mind, I would just forego those investments and just buy Bitcoin directly. And that's the beauty of Bitcoin. You don't have to buy one full share, right? You don't have to buy one full Bitcoin. You can buy 0.0000001 Bitcoin. I think that's one Satoshi, right? 8 decimal places, something like that. So you don't have to be able to afford $52,000 of Bitcoin to buy one Bitcoin. You can just, put in a fraction of that, and that's kind of nice. You can dollar cost average in, just slowly accumulate some. But right now with these crazy premiums on some of these Bitcoin miners, Bitcoin trusts and things like that, I just don't think it's worth it. And at the end of the day, the reason these are up so much, at least my understanding, is just FOMO almost. People are afraid of missing out, and they're just paying these crazy prices because they keep shooting up, and it's going to cause them to probably squeeze higher before there's a rapid drop in price. So don't buy the top. That's kind of the key here. But if you guys know of any other news, please let me know down in the comments below. I know Marathon actually bought some Bitcoin the other month after they did a stock offering to raise more money. I think they bought like $150 million worth of Bitcoin. I haven't heard any news so far about Riot doing that. I haven't seen anything. So that could be the case. Maybe they're doing some sort of debt offering. However, typically, stocks sell off a little bit on that because they usually offer more shares or convertible debt in order to do that. And then they can take that cash and kind of do whatever they want with it. But yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy market right now. I definitely don't understand it. I'm not gonna question it though. I'm just gonna ride the wave because I do have some call options, but I am not buying anymore because they're crazy expensive. And yeah, I'm basically just gonna keep my money in Bitcoin, which is where most of it is. And I also have some Ethereum miners, and I can sell some of that Ethereum that I mine to also buy Bitcoin. But I am not buying these miners at these crazy high prices because in my mind, it just doesn't make sense, and I don't understand these valuations. However, I'm not gonna complain because I do have a couple call options, like I said, on Riot and Marathon Patent Group. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, would really appreciate it, would really help me out. Also, check out BlockFi because a 6% dividend on any Bitcoin you hold and 8.6% interest on effectively a cash equivalent account is just bonkers as well. So I'm taking full advantage of that. But either way, that's gonna be it for this video. And until next time, thanks for watching.